Y'all, I'm going to start off letting you know that this documentary I'm about to tell you about is probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my whole life. But what I'm going to first start telling you is that Ashley and I were doing an appearance in New Jersey, and we were on a flight, and she said to me beforehand, "Bitch, download a bunch of documentaries." We were into documentaries at that time. She was like, "Download a bunch of documentaries so we can watch them on the flight and we won't be so bored." And I was like, okay. So we got on the flight. I got my tablet out. I'm in the middle seat. She's on the window. Some random dad is next to me. We put the one on, and it had a horse on it. We didn't know what it was. It ended up being a bestiality documentary. We did not know. We were just watching it. It was kind of slow in the beginning, and then it got weird real fucking quick, okay? It got so weird real fucking quick. So this dude was into bestiality, and he was getting on the dark webs and finding people, and he realized that in Washington state that bestiality was legal at the time, which I looked up and is now since 2006 not legal anymore. Thank God. Anyway, this guy decides he's going to move to Washington, and so he gets a job working at a fucking farm. Well, when the people would go out of town that own the farm, he would have them over and have like potluck. Oh my God, I just realized. I just fucking realized I'm wearing a shirt that says Pink Pony Club while I'm telling you about horse bestiality. Okay, anyways. He would have the people over for like a potluck. Like people were bringing fucking green beans and Hawaiian bread rolls and ham and probably the worst baked mac and cheese you've ever had because it always sucks. Yeah, they were eating, having a merry old time. Then they would have drinks, and then he was like, well, let's go out there and fondle the horses a bit. Me and Ashley are like, what the fuck? What? Okay. He had trained. There was stirrups up on like the ceiling where he would put the horse's arms up. They trained the horses. I was thinking, I mean, have you ever seen a horse tingling? It's like enormous, okay? Not to be gross, but everybody's seen it. There's no way this guy was taking the horse. These people were taking the horse. They were not the bottoms. There's no way. Yeah, they were. This guy said, I just really wanted to feel what a horse's ball sack felt like. Bitch. Huh? Okay. So, anyways, back to the meat. The guy was taking the people out there, and they were getting it on with he said sometimes it would happen and sometimes it wouldn't. It was just up to the way that they were feeling. Okay, so that was going on. So the reason that the reason this came out into a story is because the guy who wouldn't say his real name, they called him Mr. Hands. He went out there and got with a horse, and I'm just going to just give it to you straight. It blew his butthole out. Okay? As if it wouldn't blow his butthole out. It blew his butthole out so bad that he bled to death. This is graphic. I'm sorry. So they had to call the ambulance. The ambulance came. There was helicopters, all this stuff. Okay. So the police got a hold of the footage. They had videos. They were videoing this the entire time. Okay. They had all these videos. Right when Ashley and I were like, what the F are we watching? And mind you, we didn't have any headphones on at this time. They started showing about a 10-second clip of the horse the police were watching ramming the dude. Okay. And it was like the horse was making noises. And all of a sudden, this guy right here next to me on the plane looks over like, what the fuck? And you know how you can see between the seats a little bit? The person behind us like leaned up like, what is going on? And we were like we were fumbling, trying to get our headphones on. And at this point, we're at the point of no return. We have to watch the rest of this. What the hell has happened here? Okay. So, yeah. So the, what is it called? PETA or whatever comes to round up the horses. The lady's like, okay, well, they were doing this to livestock. So, a sheep, a goat, a pig. I don't know if these were all involved as well, but I know that the horses were the main ones, okay? And they said something about a bull. So then, okay, the lady's like, we're rounding up the horses. And all of a sudden, the mini horses, because they had mini horses, came around and came running and started giving the big horses BJs. What are you talking about? These weirdos taught the mini horses to give the big horses blowjobs to get them ready. I don't know if they were also doing it. I don't know if they were giving BJs as well, but I mean, probably. And the guy's like, I don't feel like there's anything wrong. Love is love. And what you don't understand is loving an animal is just like, and they wanted it. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Very disturbing. We did not mean to watch this. I did not mean to wear this shirt today because I was just trying to rep this, whatever her face name is, Chapel Roan. So I love that song. But it is funny I wore this. Bitch, what? Okay, it's on YouTube here. Or if you're not on YouTube, then it's on YouTube for free. It's called Zoo. I'm going to post yeah. I like weird shit. That was a little too weird for me, but it's a good watch. What? And why is this guy not in jail? Oh my God. This is it. This poor horse. This was it. This is it right here. If you want to watch the most disturbing situation in your life, don't do it on a plane. But, there you go.